XRP is the next Bitcoin. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel for another one. While you're here, smash those likes and hit that follow button. It's a free and great way to support the channel. But do I believe XRP is the next Bitcoin? Yes, I do believe it because it always has something happening every single day, and it's starting to develop a household name for itself. Now, I got the notification that XRP was having price movement, so I happened to check this site, and it looks like it was actually moving. Do I believe we're going to go higher? I do believe it. There's other people believe the XRP is going to go higher as well. For example, we got XRP Well saying a massive breakout is imminent and it's going to happen very soon. Then we got news articles like this saying ChatGPT price predicts for XRP hints at a hike at $10. Now, I don't know if we're going to hit $10 just yet, because I do know that we got to hit the $1 mark and then the $3.85 mark. And then once we hit that price discovery, and we could eventually go to $10. But stuff like this is leading me to believe that finally XRP has finally reached its bottom for almost 5 or 6 years. Why do I say that? Well, the reason why I say that is because XRP is kind of like when you are fixing tea, right? You have the tea kettle, you have the water, cold water, warm water, whatever you please. You put you put the tea kettle and the warm water or cold water on the stovetop. You begin to let it heat up to a boiling point. But for whatever reason, you leave it on the oven and it continues to bubble until it starts to make a whistling noise to let you know that it's ready, right? Well, it seems like XRP has been on that oven for so long and hasn't blown a whistle yet. But now it's starting to blow that whistle to let everybody know that it's about to be ready. It is about to be ready because we're getting towards the real world tokenizations, the digitizations, all of that right there, right? It's starting to bubble until you hear and then guess what happens after that? It explodes. I think this is the moment that we're at right now. We're not at the explode part, but we are at the point to where it's starting to make that whistling noise to let you know to get ready and that the train is about to leave the station. That's where I believe that we're going to be at, because stuff like this right here that you see right here, Easy has just deployed the world's first smart contract on the XRP ledger and all new on the Ethereum virtual machine right now from your phone. It is limitless, folks. It is limitless. Now, if y'all really remember, there was a time when I believe this program is still out, but it's dormant. But Codius was the original smart contract creator that allowed smart contracts on the XRPL. It was paused for a minute, but then Ethereum just came and ran with it. Let me know in the comments below if y'all remember that. XRP was the original asset that was supposed to have smart contracts by way of Codius first. Utility is going to show, and utility is going to kick in. Now, there's also rumors that there's going to be an XRP ETF. Check this out. Let me refresh it.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of filings come out for Ethereum. I even think we might see something for Ripple, given the recent progress. You notice that Grayscale just added Ripple to one of their trusts that's publicly traded. So it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Ripple or Ethereum spot ETFs out there.
Now, why would the CIO of Valkyrie say a Ripple, also known as an XRP ETF, be available if he didn't believe that it was going to happen? This is one of those things where they're telling you what they're going to do next, folks. They're telling you what they're literally going to do, right? We know that there's going to be an Ethereum spot ETF. We know it. But now since the Ripple and SEC lawsuit case is coming to an end finally, even though XRP is deemed not a security in itself, but they're telling you what they're going to do. There's going to be an XRP ETF sooner than we think. right? But then one to come into question and say, well, the SEC made a Bitcoin spot ETF become a Bitcoin spot ETF because there were Bitcoin futures cash settles for ETFs, right? They let that happen for almost 2 or 3 years, right? So one would believe that if there is an XRP ETF, spot ETF, there has to be an XRP futures ETF, cash settled. I believe that to a certain extent, but the rules are changing. The rules are changing. Courts have already deemed XRP not a security, right? Now, do I think the SEC is going to make things, do I think the SEC is going to drag out things when it comes to an XRP ETF? Absolutely. Do I believe XRP is going to help create a new wealth transfer, creating new generational wealth along with Bitcoin? Absolutely. Look. It's because at the end of the day, real world tokenization is going to be put on the XRPL. And this video right here proves it. This video was created last year. I believe it was either June or July. Joel Katz actually said real world tokenization is going to be happening on the XRPL by next year or a year and a half. I want you to listen, because this means that the prophecies are coming true. This means that you can pretty much put any asset on the XRPL and have it backed by XRP. You could tokenize gold and put it on the XRPL. You could tokenize silver and put it on the XRPL. You can tokenize anything, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the US dollar. Isn't that neat? That's neat to me, y'all. I'm a nerd when it comes to this, and it's it's right here. They're telling you. Sologenic, 2 or 3 years ago, they made the step and was actually bold to tell us that they're going to try to transfer everything over to the XRPL and make it digital and make it and have it go towards tokenization. ETFs, other assets on the XRPL by way of Sologenic, and that was in Canada. Let's listen to what Joel Katz has to say.
As real-world asset tokenization projects grow, I think the XRP Ledger is going to be a really good platform for them to launch on, particularly because of the low fees and because of the integration with the DEX, with the proximity to sort of the movement of funds. The ability, if someone's going to buy, what do you want to do with a real-world tokenized asset? You want to buy it, you want to sell it, you want to hold it, you want to transfer it. And if you want to buy it and sell it, you want to be able to do that with whatever asset is convenient for you. You don't want to tie, if you tokenize some sort of debt, you don't want to tie it to US dollars, because then that limits access to it to people who have sort of proximity to US dollars. One of the things the XRP Ledger is good for is giving you sort of proximity to many different assets, and that exchange is seamlessly built in. So I think that's one of the many reasons why the XRP Ledger is going to be a good place to launch tokenized real-world assets. I think we'll see that in the next year and a half.
Cool, yeah. And
See, he said within a year and a half, and you want to buy it, sell it, hold it, and transfer it. Folks, it don't get any better than that. That is what real-world utility is all about. And to make things even better, I don't know if y'all realized this, but back December 14, 2021, Ripple actually partnered with Finistra to help create Fusion Total Messaging. What is Fusion Total Messaging? Fusion Total Messaging is a payment messaging service that helps manage cross-border payments easier with RippleNet. Look, here's the bank. Here's Finistra Fusion Total Messaging. Here's RippleNet. Here's the payment services and the other bank. Well, there has to be a bank, right? What bank could be utilizing this type of tool? Well, Ripple partnered with MasterCard indirectly by way of Fusion Total Messaging and Finistra, because MasterCard is trying to find a way to modernize cross-border payments, while RippleNet is actually utilizing and help create those cross-border payments by way of RippleNet. Because anytime that you have access to RippleNet, you have access to on-demand liquidity. And when you have access to on-demand liquidity, guess what? You have access to XRP. And right here, here's the tool. Here's Finistra, Fusion Total Messaging, MasterCard. Let's look at that again. Fusion Total Messaging, Fusion Total Messaging, banks. Well, that bank happens to be MasterCard. And in the end, utility will win. All right, everybody, that'll do it for me. Looks like the market is trying to pick back up. XRP right now is at 53 cents. Utility hasn't kicked in yet. We haven't met that utility bull run, but I can guarantee you when the utility comes, again, you have MasterCard, Citi partner with Medico to help create a platform called Harmonize. And now Ripple owns Medico, and they actually own Harmonize to help custody those digital assets, along with MasterCard partnering with Ripple indirectly to help modernize cross-border payments that they're trying to do. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure you hit the like and follow button. Peace.